What's going on? Good morning. It's just about 6:30 in the morning, a little bit after I slept in, but I'm going to show you my goals here that I wrote down at the beginning of summer, and I'm going to explain why they're bad goals. All right, so one thing I realized is how hard it is to find a freaking nice place in the city with a quiet spot to record, but hopefully this spot right here will be plenty enough for a quick video with the nice fountain in the back, because I thought that was a little bit loud, but whatever. Hopefully the sound doesn't pick up too much from here. But if you look at my goals, right, they're probably very similar to the goals that you have set out for yourself. And the reason why they're so bad at, like, those kinds of goals will get you depressed, right? If you look at my channel, I have nowhere close to 1,000 subs. Granted, I do have some time, and I honestly believe that I'm making content worth garnering 1,000 subscribers. But having that goal in mind and having that time frame, it's not really productive to your goal, to your, like, I guess, mentality and mindset and outlook towards your goals. So, and again, with the, dollar amount of money that I wanted to make by the end of summer, that's not a good goal either, because that's not really something you can control, right? So these are goals that you should have, but just leaving them as that and saying, oh, I have my, definite timeline for when I want to achieve these goals and the exact amount of whatever, something that you need to prove those goals successful and, check them off as accomplished. So they're good in that sense, but where I failed and where I went wrong is to expand upon that more in order to not just leave it as mystical figures of $10,000 as a magic number in the air, or 1,000 subscribers as an ambiguous number just floating out there on YouTube. You have to break that goal down so you can have those goals. I'm not saying you can't have those goals of have 1,000 subs by the end of summer and make 10 grand by the end of summer as well. But you have to break your goals down even further into more actionable steps. Whereas whether or not I have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of summer isn't really in my control, right? That's left up to the people and the marketplace to decide if they want to come and subscribe to my channel. But something that is in control for me is my ability to produce one video per day, or even more videos per day if I wanted to. Or I could, another thing in my control is being interactive with the people in my comments. Another thing would be engaging with other creators that are in my niche. So doing things that are in my control, breaking down that goal of 1,000 subs, you have to see what kind of steps you can take in order to accomplish that, rather than just having that goal set. Because if I just said I want 1,000 subs, which that's literally what I said for my goal, so that was not very helpful in guiding me towards what I wanted, how I wanted to achieve that, if this makes any sense what I'm saying here. And same thing with my business goal of making 10 grand throughout the summer. That left me kind of directionless, and as a result, look where I am. I mean, I guess you don't really know the status of my business ventures, but let's just say not very close to 10 grand at all. So definitely major learning lessons to be made and to be had this summer. I'm still grateful for not necessarily taking an internship because of what I've been able to learn about myself throughout the summer. I've been able to read a bunch of books, and I don't know if I would have had time to do that, honestly, if I was trapped in an internship. I probably would find some way to make time, and I've been able to grow on YouTube and just have fun with this summer, but also learn, because it wasn't like I was just just jerking off all the time or sitting on social media just wasting my summer away. Granted, there was a little bit of time wasted on social media, which I'm definitely pissed about, but aside from that, I did spend a good majority of my summer productively, I think. And even though the results aren't showing for me, and it's not as encouraging as something like an internship where I can walk out of that internship when I'm done and just be like, oh, I worked for this company and here are the deliverables that I presented to my boss, stuff like that. I don't have things like that for this summer, but that doesn't mean I can't take lessons out of this summer, right? Even though I didn't like pursue a formal internship, or I guess I did look through a job hunt, but I just didn't really find anything that clicked. So there's nothing wrong with that. And basically, you got the actionable steps of taking your goals, your higher level goals, and breaking it down into things you can control. So that's the main point of this video. Sorry to go off on a little tangent. And like the video if you found that advice helpful. But all I'm trying to say is try to make your goals, try to like funnel them down from things you can't control. I can't control, I guess you can say that you can control things like money or how many subs you get just by, produce better content. But that's basically the idea of my rationale here, and the advice that I'm trying to give is make your goals, break them down into things that you can control and actions that you can take every single day in order to get you one step closer to your goal. So that's the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.